Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. This is an absolutely delicious dessert recipe. It's called Mississippi Mud Pie. This has a really delicate and smooth texture, and each layer works really well together to complement this light and tasty dessert. And then it's topped off with crushed crispy crunch chocolate bars. So let's get right to the recipe. So start by adding 1.5 cups of flour to a mixing bowl. Add 1.5 cups of ground or chopped pecans. Then add 3/4 cup of melted butter. Take a large spoon and mix that until it's well combined. Take this mixture and pour it into a 9 by 13 inch pan. Then take and pat it down with your fingers like this until it's smoothed out. Place it in a 300-degree oven for about 25 minutes. So on to making the cream cheese layer. Start with 1 package of cream cheese. Then add 1 cup of icing sugar and a half tub of Cool Whip. Mix these 3 ingredients together in a medium-sized mixing bowl. And keep beating until it's completely smooth and there's no lumps. And you can cover that and set it aside in the fridge until you're ready for it. Next, it's the pudding layer. Start by adding 3 cups of cold milk to a medium mixing bowl. Basically, you're adding about half the amount of milk that you would normally add to each of the pudding mixes. Add 1 package of Jell-O vanilla pudding mix. And also add 1 package of Jell-O chocolate pudding mix. Then take your hand mixer and beat that until it becomes thick. This will probably take about 3 to 5 minutes. Cover this one as well and set it in the fridge until you're ready to use it. And now your pecan base crust should be ready. So remove it from the oven and let it cool completely. So once that's cooled off, then you add your first layer, which is the cream cheese layer, and spread it out evenly on the top of the crust. Now I'm using a small spatula to get that spread into the corners. And once you have that spread out nice and evenly, then you move on to the next layer. So now add the pudding mixture on top of that. Next you'll add 1 tub of Cool Whip. And it helps to have the Cool Whip at room temperature for a little bit, just so that it can be spread out more easily. But you just take and spoon globs on like this, and then I use a warm knife. I dip it in hot water and spread it out with the knife being warmed up. Then you take your crispy crunch chocolate bars and you chop it like this. You can use 2 or 3 depending on how much you like. I like to use 3. It's absolutely delicious on top of this dessert. What a grand finale. Then you take and place this in the fridge to set, and it's best if it sets for a few hours so that you can cut it and it doesn't fall apart on you. And that's all there is to it. It's quite simple and easy to make, but absolutely worth making. It's very delicious and nice and light after a heavy meal. So once again, a nice recipe to try. I hope you enjoy it, and until next time, thanks for watching Best Recipes with Sharon.